allergies are bothering me. Oh my God. Good evening. Welcome. Happiest of the what we call it? 4th of July Eve. I am Mrs. Best from the Mrs. Best Reviews channel. I am also part of the Watch Your Best Friends channel, but we're here to go over a bunch of things. Kiwan, or James. I see her chewing. You're muted, my darling.
The reason why I'm muted is because we weren't muted in the intro. So we heard that you had your allergies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I muted myself not to catch myself talking. But hello, everybody. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're giving y'all a little something special today. And while we introduce our girl Kiwan here.
You in the hood now, baby.
But
yeah.
In the hood now. I have no clue why it doesn't mute on the Watch Your Best Friends thing. And I didn't want to have like the Mrs. Best Reviews intro and stuff playing on y'all channel. So I was like, let me get it right. But it wasn't right. But welcome.
That's okay. We'll come up with something that will be stream friendly to everybody's channel. But we gonna start this off because this is a little James takeover moment, and then I'm gonna give it back to Mrs. Best.
Well, let's greet the chat first. That is important. They are the ones who are watching us.
Let me go to the chat. Let me open it up.
American Born. Good evening. I appreciate you for moderating. This is the link to Kiwan JTV. American Born is not playing. Okay. Had this ready before we was ready. This is the link to Kiwan's channel. You can also click it in the description. We see the link to James's channel, Watchyomouthreviews. There is an 833 at the end of it. You can also click his channel through the Watch Your Best Friends channel or my channel. We hope that you do like, share, and subscribe to all three of us. I enjoy collabing with Kiwan and James. Apparently, we in the hood today, though, so I'm not going to behave. Hello, Dr. Jin. Happiest of Fridays. I hope you are off. I hope that you are off. And if you're not off, I hope you like our good friend Courtney getting time and a half, okay? I hope you are getting paid. Like, share, and subscribe to all of the channels. Let me see which comments I'm missing. Lexi Lean is here as well.
Hey.
Okie dokie, y'all. Let's get into the game that James has so kindly set out.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I didn't know y'all were in the comments. And the part of me is thinking this was a pre-record because lately with Mrs. Best, that's all I've been doing. So, yes. But we're going to get into a little Mary F. Kill. This is going to be a fun edition because we have TV Parents edition. So how the game is going to work is we're going to play Mary F. Kill based on the TV character that they are. Hopefully you guys are familiar with the shows. If not, I can give explanations if needed. But I'm sure you guys know who each and every last one of these people are. So we're going to start off. I'm going to do it very easy. And I asked that the chat participate as well because I want to see what it is. So our first is we're going to do TV dads. We're going to see who y'all are marrying, effing, and killing from this list. We have Michael Kyle, Flex Washington, and Julius Rock. So based on their characters, this is not the real people. Who are y'all marrying, effing, and killing in this list?
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll take the Julie. Is it Julius or Julian?
Julius.
My husband had 2 jobs. I ain't got to take this. Mr. Frugal, we can get rid of him. Okay, Kyle, I can. I'll marry, but I'll smash Flex.
Okay, Mrs. Best.
Before I go, let me get some of the comments. Jen said, Marion D. Wayans, aka Michael K. Looks like Lexi Lean wants to marry Flex. Very handsome. Women have loved him for. I think women will always love him. Marry the Wayans man, shag Terry Crews, and unalive Flex. Oh my God. Not unalive.
Okay.
Good evening, Cece. Good evening to you. Happy holiday weekend. As for me, I guess I would actually marry Flex. I would have to kill Julius. I need me a man that don't need two jobs and can make a good income on one. He had two jobs and his wife still had to work. I can't do it. Ain't no way. Not my husband laughing in the background. Michael Kyle, I'd sleep with him. He'd get on my nerves though, so he could get it at night, nothing more.
Okay, so it's my turn. So I'm marrying Flex Washington. He only got one baby, so that means I listen. And she almost grown and out the house. So look, until she give us grandbabies, that's gonna be a lot of time. That's how I'm thinking in my process. I actually am gonna smash Julius because something about not broke, but like frugal men. I just feel like there's a lot to be desired. And I'm gonna kill Michael Kyle. I have no reason to, but based on his character, I think we would be the least compatible. Based on his character.
This is true. This might be true.
Yeah.
This is very true.
All right, go ahead and get the comments before I go to the next one.
We don't have any really new ones. Flex the Brokey. Didn't he work for what show was that? 101, right?
Yeah, he did work. Wasn't he like the influencer before influencing was a thing?
Yeah, he was doing something like that. I think he had with TV or radio. He had a good job.
He had a good job. Yeah, no, he had a good job. He just was different.
Courtney said, "Bury a Flex, shag Michael, bye Julius." Right? Can you imagine? And broke men, they do put it down in the bedroom. Just saying, because that's all they got.
Absolutely, they do. That's why I was thinking, like, I want to have fun. I don't want to be bored. All right. So the next one, and this is where Kiwan gonna cuss me out and tell me to go to the corner. So the next slide is our 90s TV dads. Now, I think I can speak for both of my besties when I said we already know who we killing on this list without even questioning. But the Marion and Hunchin may be a different story. So out of this list, I'm gonna start with Mrs. Best. Who are you, Marion, Hunchin, and killing?
Oh man, I don't know. This is tough because, see, Ray.
What nothing wrong with Ray?
Listen,
what nothing wrong with Ray?
But I see Papa. He's looked 50 years old since he was in his 30s.
Ain't nothing wrong with listen. I said based on the kid. Well, you have to have some attraction.
I'm gonna definitely have to kill Frank. Listen, one. It's diabolical that Frank Mitchell has had the same haircut. I just watched him in Nemesis. He played old girl's dad. I said, why does he still have the same haircut? I'm gonna have to kill off Frank. Also, D Money is still running amok in the streets of the world, aka Ray J. And wasn't that they really killed his character with that? Frank was like, I would have married Frank had he not kept the secret about his son his nephew being his son. Wasn't like D Money his nephew's son or something crazy?
Yeah, and his sister was keeping him and he didn't tell his wife. And then Moesha had like these crazy ass, like strict ass rules.
That's the other thing too.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with Frank.
Fast. She was fast as hell. I loved Moesha. I really did. But she was fast. She slept with, who was it? Usher, Q, we done had a couple of people on there, but Moesha was fast. I just feel like Frank's life would have been drama. Then y'all remember when Miles got into the weed, So he got family drama, family secrets, and he's cheap. And Saturn don't exist no more, so he's unemployed. I'm gonna marry Uncle Phil. I guess I'll sleep with Ray, and we're gonna kill Frank.
See, I'm conflicted because I love Uncle Phil. I do. Like every part of Uncle Phil I love. But Ray also wasn't bad either because Ray actually stepped up, not only raising his own daughter, but then let a lady and his daughter's sister move into his house practically rent-free, was paying all the bills. So it was kind of like The problem with Ray is Ray never got somebody that really deserved him. So that's why it was kind of hard for to see him in a relationship because he always was with some old gold digging ass husband. So I just feel like for me, I'm actually gonna flip it. I'm actually gonna marry Ray. Just because I feel like he need to give somebody. I feel like if he got with the person he was deserved to be with, I feel like he would treat them like just complete royalty. And it's sad that he didn't get his happily ever after the way Lisa got hers. I'm still kind of mad about that. I'm a Shag Uncle Phil, even though I really would love to have married him as well. And yeah, Frank got to go. Bye, Frank. Because you was playing with the church's money. K1, your turn.
First of all, y'all already know Flat Top gotta go. Okay? Flat Top, if you don't know, I reviewed the first 2 seasons of the Shameless Plug of Moesha.
Yes.
Check that out.
I remember.
Flat Top gotta go. Okay. The way he was acting with D. I'ma marry Ray. Okay. If you had picked the new and improved Uncle Phil, I would be but I smash Uncle Phil, this Uncle Phil, but Ray, I marry Ray. Because Ray gave he a good man, Savannah.
Yes.
And Uncle Phil did too. I would say this. Uncle Phil never gave, I was a bad husband. I just think they look a little elderly when they were younger.
Uncle Phil got a temper too.
He did.
But
More than Ray.
With Vivian.
Ray only got a temper when it was deserving to have a temper. When Tamara went buck wild in the streets, that's when, and even then he still tried to reason and understand her. Uncle Phil didn't have no patience with kids. He really didn't. That's why his
Can
kids
you blame him? No, he was a judge.
No.
He was looking at stupid YNs all day in court and whatever else. Poor Phil, and he had to deal with Will's ears. Smash Wayans and get rid of Terry. Oh Lord. I did check by DM. Thank you. I have to adjust that. I'm in the process of monetizing, so I have to remember to say unalive. Shout out
yes,
to
we have to say unalive. Sorry.
Shout out to AB because y'all know I don't have no filter on my mouth. That's
me either. So yeah.
Diabolical.
No, it ain't CC. You got to put yours up too. We all in this together.
Listen, CC, I'm on your
side. CC did put hers up there. Wait,
the first one. She didn't put this list. She said she's not doing it.
Oh, Miss CC.
We can't blame CC. Come on, Flat.
American born. Now you know better than this. Put your list up here, like you know better than this.
Come on. A whole mind.
Dirt nap, not a dirt nap.
My God.
Okay.
There was a time where this list was actually worse than what it is today. Y'all remember that?
Lord, Mary and Phil, he knew how to love a woman. He lost Viv a couple times. Shag Ray and killing the fuck out of motherfucking Frank Mitchell. Kiwan know how I feel about Frank.
Lexi, you didn't play either. Lexi, okay, y'all got to play. Y'all cannot be doing this.
Wait, what is her beef with Frank?
She cannot stay, which is why my comment said, cousin, please. She cannot stand Frank Mitchell. But the way she drags for Flat Top.
Listen, it's Frank when he caused a problem. He never helped to solve it. He never helps to solve it. Can we please use the word unalive? Yes. Frank made Mo grow up too fast. He did. When Dee was at the school, she had a little bit.
You're right, Courtney.
And Ray never choked Roger.
You didn't need to. Roger was just the annoying next door kid. He was harmless.
Yeah.
Wait, they did all choke Roger though. But you know what? Uncle Phil used to be throwing out Jazz. How are you throwing somebody out the house? That's so rude. She said, "Excuse me, I'm unalive at the cat of Frank." I cannot. Poor Frank Mitchell. Courtney's on his ass, Lord. Uncle Phil loved on Chocolate Aunt Viv. He was busy but romantic. When they changed Aunt Viv, that is when he lost her. And I didn't like how they did that back in the 90s when they would just like change people on TV shows.
Change people. When I tell you General Hospital, Carly was paid by like 6 different people. I'm like, y'all cannot play with me like this. Luckily, the blonde lady has been playing her for the last 20 some odd years. But back when I was a kid, Carly was played by so many different people. I was like, y'all stop doing this.
Ciao.
All right. So now we're going to get to the TV moms, because I did say TV parents. So my first TV moms we have to talk about, since we mentioned Aunt Viv, we got the real Aunt Viv. This is the Aunt Viv that I claim. I don't even watch the last few seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air just because I don't really care. We have Harriet Winslow and we have Lisa Landry. So, y'all, who we marrying, hunching, and unaliving out of these lovely TV moms? Does anybody want to go first?
I'll go. Okay. I'm sorry I have to do this, but I'm gonna let go Harriet Winslow. She definitely gave matronly on this. I would hunch the Sandra Clark Mary. Definitely would hunch the Sandra Clark, aka Lisa. But I would marry Aunt Viv.
Yes, love it. All right, Mrs. Best, your turn.
I'm an off OG. I'm sorry. I'm an offer. No. What show is that from? Is that Family Matters?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can never remember this lady's name, but
her real name?
Yes, I can never remember the actress's name.
Mary
I'm gonna unalive her. No shade. I just feel like back then, like women were very like copy paste. Yeah, I don't want that. I would marry Aunt Viv. I would. She is smart. She was teaching the kids. A bad chocolate bitch to the bone. And she kept Philip in order, and she wasn't scared of nothing. I would marry Aunt Viv. She was also nasty. Okay, because if you climbing on top of Philip, oof. And then I would who is she supposed to be? Lisa Landry or
Lisa Landry. She ain't 227 here. She wasn't no mama on no 227.
Lisa Landry was fun, so I'd sleep with her.
Yes. See, me, I actually would marry Lisa just because she was fun. Lisa kept people lively, and you need that in life. So yes, I love that about Lisa. She was always lively, and vivacious. Definitely. So I'm gonna marry her. Based on Aunt Viv's dance, we hunching. And sorry, Harriet, I really tried to see if someone would give you a chance, but we all said nah, baby. Too, matronly, two moms Mabley, too much,
The Harriet's son is running around with Sydney Starr.
While they were trying to accuse
just
Steve
for that,
of being
she
that
got
way.
to go. I'm sorry, Kiwan. Lord. I'll be quiet.
What does the comment say? Wait a minute, Courtney.
Let me get through these comments. I'm so sorry. I'm marrying Chocolate Vivian. I had a crush on her. LOL. Shag Lisa and goodbye, Harriet. Okay. Her voice gets to be.
It does.
The Winslows never gave sexy. My dad was a cop. I feel like they'll tell on me for every little thing I do or arrest me. I don't
They didn't get like they weren't. They were like that old school like couple that's trying to make it in the 90s. It was just not.
They gave like a younger version of the Jeffersons.
Yes.
Like I always thought that. Harriet goes Jackie. Or Harriet goes sleep with Jackie and marry Aunt Viv. I love it. Hello, Naya. What is this? I couldn't marry Lisa. She couldn't keep a job.
No money, money.
Let me tell y'all something. Lisa was about her vision and her dream and didn't have to pay rent to make sure she did it. So I wasn't mad at Lisa.
If her daughter didn't have a secret twin, she would still been in the projects of Detroit.
She would have been, but she didn't give up on her dream. And I think that was what I loved about her. Like, regardless if she was broke, had to drive a 77 Cadillac Eldorado, Lisa was going to make it. Like, She was going. She ended up getting clients later on, like she did. So But the last one, we have the kooky moms that I love to call these. These is y'all gonna laugh at this list, but yes, we have the kooky moms. So we have Phyllis, Big D, and Tanya.
The only one of these I remember, I know Tanya is Raven's mama. The other two look very familiar.
Half and half.
I smoke a lot. Okay, half and half. I never really cared for half and half. All right. I was just curious who the hell these people were. Because I recognize them, but I'm like, where did I watch you at?
You know what, American Born? We're not doing this with you today. So I'm going to go first this time. So I'm actually going to marry Tanya. Because Tanya was actually a reasonable mom and wife that I feel like, was just, she was kooky as hell, but I loved it. It was like a amount of kooky that you just have fun with it. Like you just do. I'm a hunch Big D because in her character, even though she changed her wig, like men change their draws, she was very much a good time when she had some liquor in her. And that's where, the fun times happen. And Phyllis was too much of a nag. She was always in her child's business, wanted her to get a man. I don't like moms like that. I just don't. So, yeah, Phyllis got to go. Yeah. So, Kiwan, your turn.
I will get rid of Phyllis just because she just nosy. I will marry Raven's mom.
Tanya.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I would definitely hunch Big Didi because Big Didi was flexible.
Love it. All right, Mrs. Best, your turn.
I'll marry Raven's mama. She was fun. But she also didn't do too much, as she was there when her kids needed her, and she seemed to like her husband. I'm gonna have to kill unalive old girl on the left just because her wig stresses me out. The one in the middle I sleep with, she looks fun.
All right.
Let me get these. American Board said, marry the middle lady, sleep with the first one, and Tanya, bye. Not bye.
Not bye, Tanya.
I'd marry Tanya and off Didi and Phyllis. Now Courtney.
You got to be with one of them. Do the nasty.
I would marry Raven's mom too. Right. She just let them be, but also provided structure. Marry Tanya, FD. She don't work. And delete Phyllis. Too annoying. Oh,
and I thought that you were going to pick Jonas.
No, I would. No.
The way me and Kiwan would have started cursing.
No, I was going to be nice because for those of y'all who are new to us, the last time I did a MFK with these lovely ladies, we had an option between Flavor Flav, Michael Blackston, and Seal, and I made them all choose one. Probably my favorite because it was Mrs. Best's reaction when she saw that.
Because what are we supposed to do?
Mary,
we would have all cursed Jonas. I am on episode 10 of The Polygamist. I know I'm moving slow, y'all. I'm doing the best I can. But
I'm only on episode 1, season 1. And I haven't even gotten to the nitty gritty yet.
There's only one season, but the nitty gritty is pretty much the season at this point. I'm so stressed out. After I finish watching all 22 episodes, I will be coming on YouTube to rant. Anyone who would like to join me, feel free. This is not a review. I can't review this. The way my husband had to be like, baby girl, this is not real. Okay? Listen. Jonas is raggedy. Kiwan is right. That's all I say when I watch it. He's raggedy. Y'all, let's get into it. Was a great show. That is, Netflix is doing a big one. There's another one, Harlan Coben's I Will Find You. Really, really good watch. It's a limited series. It's got that guy from Avatar. I can't remember his name right now. I think it's Chris Worthington, but I could be hella wrong. I don't I just be watching stuff. Let's get into the pop culture, you guys. A lot happened. A lot happened. We're going to discuss a couple of things. The first thing being the BET Awards. As always, James always says it looks small. It looks small for our screens, but I do have it on the background in my TV. I can see. If anyone cannot see, please let me know. But let's get into the BET Awards. I know James watched it. Did you watch it, Kiwan? I assume you did. I feel like, how did y'all feel about the BET Awards? Let's start with, I guess, Tiana Taylor. She won a plethora of awards. She won Icon of the, who was that? Icon of the Year. And then she won some other awards. Also, she's had a busy year, which is why they gave her Icon of the Year. She did, I think it's One Battle After Another, that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. She won a Golden Globe, was nominated for an Oscar, all sorts of awards. How did you guys feel about her segment and Janet Jackson presenting? That was her, I had to look it up because I was like, she is in tears. I didn't know that's her childhood idol.
I'm gonna say this. The only way I would be in that kind of tears if I've never met my idol before. If I have a direct contact where I can go on my phone and call her, I don't think I'm gonna cry about that. That's just me. Now, if I had never met Janet Jackson, which to this day I have never met Janet Jackson, I feel like if I did cry, it would be warranted because I've never met the person. Like Sherry Shepherd crying on her show, she never met Janet Jackson before, and she's always wanted to. So, you know, kind of feel like, yeah, I would understand that more. Her getting the award, I was 50-50. I was 50-50. Yes, she deserves an award because she has killed it. But I don't know if I would consider her an icon yet. She's getting there.
It's of the year.
I don't know if I would I don't know if I would give her icon of the year yet.
That's fair. I feel like that's a big question I have too. I think Tiana Taylor is a little underrated because people primarily remember her from like the kids stuff. And then they also just remember her from the dancing, but she choreographs for some of the biggest names out there. She also acts. She writes all of her own music. She's able to understand what she's doing in the studio. She sings. So I did feel like she deserved it. How did you feel about it, Kiwan?
I really felt like she deserved it based on all of the things she's done. The album, I watched the album from front to back. She was, I didn't know she was also a behind the scenes person. I also take into account she was in All's Fair last year. I didn't watch that movie that she won the Oscar for, but that, and the reason why, because Janet was not supposed to be there. I think they say she was actually on tour. And I think this was me and Courtney having a conversation. She was on tour. So she wasn't supposed to be there. She didn't know Janet was coming. And yes, they are really good friends. And I think that was the surprise because she never show up. Like Janet never show up to these awards. And I think the last time we saw her was when her brother died. And I think that was the MTV Awards. But she never show up. And for her to show up for that, that's what made her extremely emotional. I thought that her speech was just who she is. And I just have so much respect for her. The working, the behind, like what you did not know coming out of this divorce, being, going to being a 2-parent to a 1-parent, so I feel like it's deserving. I did not know who I knew, but I didn't know the stuff that she did. And
I think it shows that she's also humble. Because I noticed a lot of people, for the most part, most of the people from what I've seen, like looking just in comments and stuff, who felt she wasn't deserving are those who weren't aware of all that she did. So if you are not familiar with her, can understand that. But she's done a lot. And that divorce, oh Lord, the divorce was a mess. I heavily respect Tiana Taylor a lot, but her albums are good. I encourage everybody to listen to them.
Oh
That is
no, her
all.
music is great. Her acting is great. I do remember her from Sweet 16. I remember I've been on her journey with her for a very long time and never let her go. As far as like not missing, because I've seen every movie. Listened to pretty much the majority of her music. Some of that stuff I can't rock with, just it's a little above me. But then, and also, I've known her to be dancing. I know her in the fashion industry. She has done a lot, and I'm not saying she's not deserving of this award. Please don't get me wrong. I just don't know the title of the award is where I have the, confusion with of like timing and placement of, shout out to whoever that Ronnie DeVoe. So it's like, you know, I just feel like for me, I would have liked a little bit more, you know, implement of
Years.
title. Not years, no. I don't feel like it's years. I just feel like for me, it's the word icon. When I think of someone who's an icon, I think of someone who's had dated, like I'm talking 90s, 80s, like going back to that time, because I don't want to age her, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to put that on her
We're the
so
new
quick.
adults. I think people have to realize that to be an icon has nothing to do with age or tenure. I think it more so has to do with what you have done. And then this isn't them giving her like just you're a total icon, but for the year she did do a lot. She did more than people who have been around since the 90s. But she did. They definitely did good. I think everyone likes Tiana Taylor for the most
Oh,
part.
yeah, absolutely.
Whenever people are authentically themselves, it's kind of hard to dislike them, because when she said, "Oh my God," they had to put her glasses on. I said, "Well, aren't you just relatable?" American Born says the BET Awards this year was much better. I only watched it because they got the music right. I didn't watch the last 2 years. There was, I think, one of those years coming out of COVID. They had like City Girls, and listen, I listened to that stuff, but some music is to enjoy, just to have a good time, and then other music you really do appreciate the talent and the substance. I think BET got away from that, but it looks like they tried to reel it back in this year. They tried. My favorite part was the Lauryn Hill tribute. She was on time.
I was shocked. Now, her performance, I'm sure we'll get there in just a second. Now, that performance.
She called it the Zeus Awards. I thought that was touching. She was crying hard, though, but she may have been overwhelmed. Kiwan is right. They did surprise her with Janet Jackson. She didn't know. She said on stage, giving her speech, that she didn't know Janet was there until she heard, I believe it was Kehlani or somebody else who was on stage before her say it. And as she was looking around through the bushes. Tiana has some phenomenal years since getting rid of Daddy Long Legs. She's thriving without that man.
And that should be a word of lesson to you ladies who hold on to relationships that you need to let go of. You never know what your blessings could be once you cut the person out of your life. And it doesn't always have to be a bad reason why you can get cut somebody out. They just may not be serving you. Mm-hmm. So, but you just never know what's waiting for you. God always favors you. Everybody, listen to me, God always favors you. But sometimes we hold on to people who block that blessing because they have our attention and our distractions.
I agree.
Yeah. Get out of there. It's okay to drop that old weight, y'all.
Yes.
Hello, Kevin. He says, hello, you three. Just tiptoeing in the holler. We'll catch the replay. Enjoy your day, Kevin. She's put in the work. She's been at this since 15, exactly, and is multifaceted. There's not very many people that can sing a cappella without the reference track, choreograph the dance, and perform the dance, put together the stuff, acted the show, directed the background. It's just dope. It just shows those who work hard, you can get somewhere. She does have her own Nike shoes. That is true. She definitely is. And especially for like little chocolate girls, like if this would have been the BET Awards 10, 15 years ago, maybe you wouldn't have seen someone like her getting this award. So it is a win. Now she's a Sagittarius. We cry a lot. I love
Nothing wrong with it, but yeah.
Healthy. She did a lot for Iman and he was still jealous of her. I mean, she had all of those talents. What else can he do? But it's okay. He got killed in the shy. Lauryn Hill. She was honored with the Living Legend Award. Lauryn Hill, I love her. That's my Gemini sister who late. She did accept her award. There were tributes and performances featuring SZA, Doechii, Nas, Queen Latifah, Doja Cat, Lizzo, Tim's, Common, and a bunch of other stars. She did end up performing X Factor. I thought it was strange that BET would not include X Factor. I would say X Factor is like one of her biggest hits. One of her biggest hits.
One of the, yes. And probably one of the most enjoyable.
I respect Lauryn Hill for still getting up there and singing the song. I thought she did an incredible job with her performance. I know a lot of people are hopping on the bandwagon of criticizing her performances, but if you are a singer, I did grow up singing and vocal training, all of that. She has a truly unique pitch and tone. I think she's performing well. Sometimes I want the stars to perform their song how we hear it on the track, but then it doesn't make the performance special. So I just kind of accept their creativity. But I thought she was deserving of the Living Legend Award. She's done a lot. She has her school, I believe it's in Zimbabwe. She's gone through a lot. I've listened to every Lauryn Hill album. There are albums after the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. They're all really good. But how did you guys feel about her tribute and her segment? Oh, I think y'all muted.
Sorry. No, sorry. I was, because I was hearing an echo. I was muted myself, but I was here for the songs in the selection. It was weird they didn't do X Factor. That was my only critique. I was waiting for it, but I enjoyed her tribute. I really did. I enjoyed everybody. Kill Them Softly, I wish they would have chose a different singer. No offense to the singer who did it. I don't know her. But I felt like because of how much of a legacy that song is, I wouldn't have minded somewhat around her like timeline to do it versus, the younger crowd. But I did love every performance. Everyone did a great job. Lauryn did an amazing job considering it was a last minute performance. And, I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to say, I thought that this was great, but having her kids come out and perform and having Tanya Blunt come out to the beginning of it and announce. If you guys have not, she was the girl that was sitting next to Lauryn on Sister Act when they were on a computer. So that was the lady who came out in the beginning. I was just like, that was just a lot for me. I was like, oh my God. And even having a conversation again with Courtney, we talked about how Wyclef has, I think she said, the masters. So there are songs that she probably wasn't able to perform or sing how it was supposed to be sung. Mm-hmm. So she don't own a lot of her.
That's crazy.
Her thing.
She's spoken about that before, I believe, too, heavily.
Yeah, but I forgot about Nas when he did If I Rule the World. I was like, oh my God, he looks so good. But
that man will always be fine.
Yes, he is. But to see Queen Latifah in Common, I did not know. Like, I think everybody did an incredible job. I think that she's truly, truly an icon. I love Lauryn. I love Lauryn Hill. I think she's amazing, and I think she's deserving. And shout out to Lauryn Hill for showing up on time. Okay? Y'all not finna talk about me.
It actually made me want to see her perform. I had the opportunity a couple years. She came to Oakland to the Paramount for New Year's. Mm-hmm. I didn't buy the tickets because that was when she was deep into not showing up. I'm glad I didn't, because she showed up 6 hours late on New Year's. I'd be pissed if you showed up at 3:30 in the morning. But I'm gonna catch her one of these days. Maybe not in Oakland. Courtney was singing at the top of her lungs. The Miseducation album, I think that's one of the best albums that's ever been made for hip hop, R&B, and all of their subgenres. Such a good album.
It was.
The tribute was good. They did. That album did heal souls. It really, really did. Nas is fine. And that's it, and that's all. I don't know why he's so fine. I knew I was gonna marry a man when I was listening to the Nostradamus and Illmatic albums as a little girl. Okay, I love me some Nas. I'm not gonna go over everything for the BET Awards, you guys. There were several performances, some from Cardi B, Kehlani's Folded performance. Shout out to the town. Shout out to Oakland. I went to elementary school with her, so good for her. Really, we're gonna get into Drewski a little bit. How did you guys feel about him hosting? This is really the first time that we've had. I wouldn't even consider him a millennial. I believe he's like Gen X or Z or Gen Z comes after.
He's 31, so I think he is in here with us.
Oh, he is? I don't know much about him. I just watch his skits. But Drewski was his first time hosting the BET Awards. I think this solidified his success. I also thought it was a big deal for content creators from YouTube to Instagram because it shows if you really grind, improve, and keep at it, you can eventually, you never know, host the BET Awards. But I did feel like he was funny. Did you guys, would you want to see him again next year? Did you feel he did a good job?
He did a great job, but no, I would not want to see him again next year.
Why?
For me, once again, he was funny. I enjoyed him. But I don't want them to keep bringing back the same person to host the BET Awards. I want them to continue, because after Monique left, it kind of felt like everybody who had the BET Awards lacked something. And this is the first time where I felt like somebody did not lack something. He actually was, I was fully entertained from beginning to end. He was engaging with everybody. His jokes were funny, but I don't want him to continue doing this and then one day just drop off without really explaining why or leaving us hanging. I'd rather it not be someone who I get attached to, because then I'll stop watching again like I have in the past. So it's nothing personal against him. I love him. But I just feel like for me, I don't want to lose a great thing. I'd rather just lose it now where I don't have an attachment to it versus getting attached and losing it.
Yeah. That makes sense. They used to do that too. I remember Cedric and Steve hosted it a bunch, and then Monique started hosting it a bunch, and
Will and Jada.
Like, yeah, can we get some different people? Will and Jada's was funny though. Their first time hosting was funny, especially with that what is that movie with Brad and Angelina that they were making fun of?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yes,
that's one of my favorite movies.
Mine too. I actually wrote a book to honor the guns they used in the movie.
To honor the guns.
Yeah, so because they were so unique to me, I was like, wow, that fight scene where they were trying to kill each other and shoot each other up, I love that. That scene lives in my head. So I wrote a book based upon those guns being used. I don't know if I'll ever publish it. It is finished, but I don't know if I'll ever publish it.
I thought Drewski did. I laughed, probably because I'm goofy. Shout out to the Saints. Because y'all get mad over everything. Talk about he was mocking God. No, he was talking about y'all pastors. Okay. The way he was like, you gonna get impregnated with a word. I was in this room hollering, like screaming. I was just like, sorry. It was funny. I thought he was funny, but I'm also with James. We don't have to keep bringing back the same people over and over. Like if BET can kind of do away with that, that would be great. I hope that next year it's really good. Like, it's good, but everybody don't come to the BET Awards, but that's another conversation. But Drewski did great. I thought he did great. It was much needed after having Taraji for the past, I want to say 2 or 3
years. Yeah. I love Taraji, but as a host, I'd rather see her in a movie acting and doing what God gave her the gift to do. I think they sold out To the Whites and they ruined it. That is true. BET is a part of Viacom, aka CBS owned company. So it is owned by a Caucasian person. Tyler Perry does not have a stake in the network anymore as he did previously. We will see what happens. There's going to be a lot of changes coming with BET, MTV, VH1. They're going to be putting a lot of content on Paramount Plus. If you're wondering where your shows are, that's probably where it's at. Hi, Andre Shannon. The tribute to Lauryn Hill and Janet Jackson's at BET Awards 2026. Job well done. Definitely a job well done.
Mm-hmm.
Keke Palmer should host next year. I
Mm-mm.
don't want her
I don't
to.
know.
I
No.
love Keke Palmer, but I feel like, especially after that stunt during the show, where
Yeah.
she's like, I should have been hosting. I just feel like she's a little too
No.
animated and she wouldn't be good at,
No.
like, you have to be able to
Honestly-
appeal to the younger people, the older people, the in-between. I don't feel like
Yeah. If I had to give it to somebody, and this is gonna sound cliche because she's hosted a award show alike, I actually would want Niecy Nash.
I would have never.
she'd probably be good at that. I think people forget how much pull she has. I mean,
Yes.
Reno was the one back in the day.
Clean house, like even her new stuff. Like I know Grotesque did not get picked up. I don't know why. It was a great show. The Claw show. Niecy Nash is one of my favorite comedians because her timing, she understands the assignment. So I would, if I had to choose somebody, I would love Niecy Nash to host next year.
I would have never thought about Niecy Nash, but definitely not Kiki. I will say this: the way they bounced off one another was amazing. I enjoyed that. I just don't think she's more talk showish to me. More like 106 and Parkish to me, but not
Like the
these.
Breakfast Club type energy.
She not even radio personality to me. She's more like TV talk show host. But not BET. She's not there yet, if you ask me. She's movie down, movie, all of those things. But this, no. And I think because you're an actress, just because you have all of that and you've done everything doesn't mean you're ready to be here. It just doesn't fit. And that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's not.
I don't think you're wrong. I actually kind
I
of
don't
agree
think you're
with
wrong
that.
either. Yeah, I agree with that. More
This
so.
year's BET award show was produced well. The tribute sections were the best.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the BET experience. I was telling my husband I want to go to that. I know some people, I know quite a few people that I'm close to. One of them actually works for BET in LA, and they're always like, well, you could come. I never go because I don't like big crowds, but maybe one day. Final
I'll
thing we're
take your
discussing.
ticket.
Final thing we'll discuss for the BET Awards. Do you guys have a best dressed? I'm not going to go over everyone that was there, but was there anybody who stuck out to either of you for best dressed? I don't have one.
No.
Nobody gave me, like, when they go
Nope.
to the Grammys or other award shows, they look better. There was minimal effort.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of what anybody had on, really.
Right.
Thought you did.
I especially did not like Chloe's hair with that dress.
No.
I like the dress on her. That dress was.
She
That
should have
hair-
worn her dreadlocks.
That hair was giving me very auntie 1999. Like, I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
I don't know why she did that. All right. I do have a worst dressed that I took the liberty of selecting for all of us here on the panel. And it is Pinky Doll. I don't understand the Dave Chappelle ashy lips. I don't understand why the fuck does her dress have attachments? It's like something you put together that you got from IKEA for your house.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. And then she is. I just. Who was your worst dressed?
Well, you spoke for all of us. You spoke for all of us.
I know. I
Because
just put her
I'm trying
up
to
there, but
figure
there
out
could have been
what-
somebody else that you made.
What in the tissue paper mache is going on here? Why?
I would have been pissed off sitting behind her. I just was thinking that.
No, they put her all the way in the back. They was not going to put her up there blocking somebody's view. They were not going to do that.
Let me say this. Nobody was worse dressed than Ray J's raggedy Why are you there at these people's establishment with some fuzzy, furry slippers? They were like, I was watching the red carpet. He had on a t-shirt and some jeans and some furry slippers. He was very inappropriate on the red carpet. Every time we seen him, I was like, are you high? Like, he annoyed me to no end. Ugh.
Ray J shouldn't have even been at the BET Awards because he told us in February he was going to be unalived by May. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, that's why you said we was praying for you. You still here.
Hello, Laura Chanel, you guys. I just wanted to go back and say hello. She is another content creator, so let us support her channel. Hello to you as well, Rhonda. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. Cece said, I think the BET Awards caused RHOA ratings to be the lowest this season. Bravo should know to place RHOA on hiatus last week. I didn't know that their ratings were lower because of that, but that would make sense. And I do think you're right because half of the cast was at the award show.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Lord, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Pinky is going to the club after a funeral.
Sure.
I just want to know why. She must have watched the Chappelle show and been inspired because this doesn't make sense. All right. She said, I couldn't bring myself to watch BET. Shayna is the same way. Honestly, I watched it while doing a bunch of other stuff. It was good. It was much better, but I still think there's some improvements. There is drama with Big Tigger, who is also somebody, for those who watched BET back when AJ and Free were there. I believe he did the Rap City, the Underground, the Basement, all of that. Yeah. He has a radio show in current time on Sirius XM. He has a host that he does this show with named Francesca, and she just filed a federal defamation lawsuit against Big Tigger's wife. I don't know if you guys saw that the wife had come out and said that she was experiencing domestic violence. Then she came out and said that it didn't actually happen. Then the law enforcement people decided to lock him up, so he has a mug shot. But after the mug shot came out, there was a video that came out showing that he may not have actually beat her up. It looks like he was just restraining her. I don't know what goes on with DV. I always reserve my opinion, but I found it interesting that the co-host filed a lawsuit against the wife for the defamation. I'm not mad at her because if you're not sleeping with somebody who's married, do not cite me as the reason for your marriage's demise, which is what Big Tigger's wife did. Also, apparently Big Tigger's wife has some kids that she don't take care of and is only taking care of the one she has with him. I don't know. It is a hot mess. But how do y'all feel about this? Do you think it'll go anywhere? Do you think that his name is not as powerful and maybe people will like forget about it? Because it seems like a lot more of the people who were big back in the day are now falling down because of stuff like this.
Where did she get the bruises from? That's the only question I have.
We only saw part of the video. The part of the video we saw, he's just holding her, but it was obviously not the start of what happened. Right. So I'm like, where's the rest?
I didn't watch the video. I think her response to it. I did watch her response or whatever. But my only question was, okay, so where did your bruises come from? If you're saying that, I guess if you're retracting your statement, I'm confused. But didn't he go to jail?
He did go to jail.
Yeah, I think he's out now, but yeah, the
law is still pursuing him because I don't know how it works in every state with domestic violence, but if you have injuries and stuff, they're gonna lock you up.
Yeah,
they are going to lock you up. But I think it makes it confusing because she came out publicly and said that he wasn't abusive. I don't know what's going on with these two. James, how do you feel about it?
I don't know either. I need to see how the outcome is because everything is confusing about this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who to believe. I don't know You know, and like Mrs. Best, I also like to be on the side of the, you know, of the victim in these circumstances. But the thing about it is, when you're a victim and you make it very blurry for us to, and it goes public, and we're trying to understand and reason with you, it's then hard. Because to me, it sounded like the only reason why you took it back is because he cut you out of the bank account, allegedly. Allegedly. That's what I got from it, because it was kind of like, okay, so you're showing bruises, videos, things that would make one believe that you're in this situation, and then come to find out weeks later you're now denying this. It's like, okay, well then what is the problem?
I
What
do think
happened?
there's domestic violence happening though, just because in my experience working with victims of DV, it is
Yeah.
very common for the woman to leave, tell somebody, and then change her mind. I've also kind of suspected DV, this is totally random, with Rula and Brian over on RHORI, like beyond the whole tracker, but I'm going to wish them the best. The defamation lawsuit was kind of like but I mean, I guess protect yourself if you have to. Laura Chanel says, I know the public thinks Hollywood is glorified, but Hollywood are full of unmedicated people. Say it louder. Say it louder.
Agreed.
Yes. Yes. Her face hit the door jamb, but I thought it was DV. Definitely was. Because your face hitting something once from being restrained isn't going to cause scratches and cuts and bruises like
No,
in a bunch of different places.
unless you Lynn Whitfield and just hitting yourself with, you know, an orange in the sock repeatedly.
She ain't
They made the wife retract her statement. They probably did.
leave
A
it.
content creator did a great breakdown, Queen Sheba, darling. I will look into that. It's
Oh,
toxic. I didn't even know Big Tigger was married.
I
I
didn't.
mean, I knew about the baby, but I didn't know about the marriage, because didn't he like wait so long to have a child finally? So
He did. Yeah.
yeah,
He did.
so I remember that making headlines, but I didn't know he actually married that lady. I didn't know her background at all.
She I don't know. It's a strange situation. It's very strange, but hopefully they handle it with tact. Naya said, me too, Rula and Brian. When that man said he microdosed her, I felt weird about it. You should. Something's off with him. Nobody knew he was married. He hid her for years.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's giving Yvette and Jody.
I love you, bestie.
Oh, because I can see it. It's the thing. Because
Right.
they was fighting up in there. Didn't he? Yep.
Then she
She's
got
right.
up and made tacos. That's
I'll be
what this
damned. All he had to do was eat your coochie, and you gonna get some tacos, and all is forgiven.
Yeah, he said he had to do the beat it up right dance. $40.
What? Ain't no way. That movie is hell.
When I
Like
tell
all
you,
of the movies.
ain't no way. Say it again. Ain't no way.
I cannot. All right. The next thing is, these are just some quick things. We're not going to discuss it too much. I thought this was interesting, and I was curious if Kiwan JTV might cover it. Peter Thomas from Housewives of Atlanta, aka newest jailbird, fresh out of jail. He is set to film a reality show about rebuilding his life after his prison stint.
What
Will
happened
any of
to
y'all be watching? Shout out to the Jasmine.
what happened to the real ex-husbands of Atlanta?
That's
What
something
happened?
separate. That is something separate.
Oh, so
They're
he's still
working
doing
on.
that, and he's on. You
This
don't
is
need
his
two shows,
own
Peter.
show.
Pick one or the other. Pick one or the other. Pick a struggle, because I don't feel like Peter is that interesting enough to have a show on his own. I just don't. I feel like the house husband, ex-husband, whatever he was trying to do with Todd, that's fine. I will watch that. But this, no, I don't care. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. James covers Housewives of Atlanta. Kiwan covers this show as well. So since y'all cover the shows, fearless Black leaders of YouTube, will either of you be watching or covering Peter Thomas?
I will watch the house husband show, the ex-husband. I will watch that because it has a lot of people that I'm interested in hearing the story. I'm not interested in him rebuilding his life after prison. I'm not interested in that.
Peter can go away from us with this. And remember, I dropped every housewife show except for Rhode Island.
Oh, you dropped them. So you're
Yeah,
not going to cover
I have-
RHOA next season?
Hell no. Not that, not Potomac. Unless James say, hey, watch an episode, and he just
will.
be like, hey, I want you to come review. I do.
Oh yeah, you gonna bring your ass up on my show? Absolutely. So yes, be ready. I cannot do because Mrs. Best talking about she want to drop off. So yeah, y'all can drop off all
I'm
y'all
dropping
want.
off of Potomac. I'm dropping off of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I could have sworn you said Potomac too. Okay, never mind.
No,
But
I love Potomac. I am
be
dropping off of
prepared.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Okay, be prepared. Key one. Or Real Housewives of Potomac when the episode is grimy, gritty, and dirty. Where you just ready to read somebody for Philly. Be ready.
Key one, you stressing her out already. Look
I'm
at her.
I'm gonna watch it, but y'all know I stopped reviewing at episode 4, 5, like between. Oh, that just irks me every week. I don't want to do this. This just stupid.
I think what the problem is with Housewives, not to get like off topic or too deep, is that they are all doing the same thing in the same ways. It just showcases as something different because obviously the women in Salt Lake City are different from the women in Miami and Atlanta. But I think it's getting to that point where like every couple of years you got to change concepts. Hopefully they do that. Other things happening. Sorry, Peter. I guess you not interesting enough because I'm looking at these comments and y'all lit Peter up. I'll tell you who will watch it. All the pick-mishas. The pick-misha. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see Peter by himself. Nobody does. Nobody does. That's why I was so surprised that he would get anything independently, especially after he was fraudulent. The rest of us out here suffering. He found illegal methods. Lord. FML, here go the fireworks. Oh yeah, it's late where you guys are. Lord. Oh, you're not watching RHOP either, Dr. Jen? And you done with RHOA too? Lord.
There you go, Dr. Jen. We here. That's why me and you, we see each other.
Naya said the fireworks go pop off for the next 2 months.
My God.
That is true. Listen, I be wondering when the people come outside and it's like 4 a.m. on the 4th of July. It's like, okay, it's nighttime now. You called him a snapping turtle.
Snapping turtle. Or however they said.
Hey, Sweet Tea is still talking about the show and talking about all the ladies. I did see that Sweet Tea is hating from outside of a club she can't get into. She was hired for Quad, not for
Let it go, baby. Let it go, baby. Just let it go. You did your time. You didn't do the crime. We get it. We on your side. But let it go.
Summer House Market. She is. She just put out. I'm gonna send it to you, Kiwan. She just did like a whole video, literally just coming at the ladies. You said I don't have to. She said you don't have to. She just downed them. She's still talking about shit that happened 2 years ago now, since that season has aired, which is crazy. But Sweet Tea, I think she enjoyed the fame, but doesn't want to admit it. We have a minor league baseball team here, and they are popping the fireworks until the end of August. For minor league? Oh, wow. Not y'all forgot about her. The best thing she did was cuss out Dr. Jackie.
She did.
I'm signing off, Dr. Jen. I'm going to call you later because that comment is disrespectful, not 2 feet.
Oh my goodness. I just saw you guys. Just Rhonda is also a content creator. I did not know Miss Rhonda. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please subscribe to her channel. I do enjoy uplifting other Black creators. I feel like Black people should uplift each other in all that we do. So please tap in. And shout out to Kiwan J for letting me know. Thank you. Buffy and Mariah and Sweet Tea are in the same group chat. They all keep talking about shows that they're not on. It's like, right. And they all have success outside of the show.
Buffy. Because you was a one-hitter quitter. You needed to, like, and you still talking about this shit. Been 10 years now. You still talking about this shit.
Ciao. What can we do? I'm going to subscribe to you also, Just Rhonda, as soon as I am off of this live, because I've been enjoying all of the smaller YouTube's reviews. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, Summer House Martha's Vineyard. When I first started my channel, this was the first show that I covered episode for episode. The show is died. It's not alive anymore. It's gone. But Amir from the show has married his problematic girlfriend, Natalie. Congratulations. I wish them the best. Good luck. His hair looks crazy. Do y'all want to add any congratulatory messages? Or?
Absolutely not. You can move on.
Boo, tomato.
Yes, absolutely not. You can move on.
Boo, tomato.
You can move on.
I don't like either of them.
I wish them well. I do. I wish them the best. I wish them well. But fuck them both and have a good night.
Fuck them both and have a good night.
May they stumble on a struggle. No, I'm just kidding.
May they find happiness, peace, lots of babies, and a lot of success. I wish them absolutely well. I just don't want to see them ever again.
At all.
Okay. I honestly, don't judge me, y'all. I feel like Summer House Martha's Vineyard would have been okay. Me and James talked about this if they got rid of just a couple cast members. One of those cast members was him.
Yes, and his girlfriend. Yes.
Him and his girlfriend. He said,
Silas and Jasmine. No, not Jasmine. Silas and whatever the wife name.
Shamia, you signed the Bravo in the summer of 2024. Shamia not enjoying her Real Housewives of Atlanta, Georgia Peach. She doesn't know what she's doing, Andre. Shamia is lost. Shamia is probably why good content creators like Kiwan are wanting to stop covering RHOA. Like,
it wasn't even Shamia. Y'all already know. Y'all know I rides for Drew. Okay, y'all know Drew is my girl. But it was the whole K Michelle. Like, I cannot with her. I just can't. And it was just the picking and the choosing. And I feel like we're back at season 5 of the fight of Potomac, where everybody was just, it's exhausting. Or when Mel was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and it was just a lot, and everybody, I'm over it.
Yeah. We wanted a different cast for RHOA, but we didn't want them to just copy everything that they've seen other people do, and I think that's why we keep getting these repetitive ass storylines. Y'all, so Housewives of Salt Lake City. James covers this show. I don't cover it. Kiwan is going to be dropping Housewives, so she won't be covering it. Meredith Marks and Whitney Rose, after they've concluded their filming, are set to be demoted. We are not sure which one will be demoted yet. So I wanted to take the time to ask James what he thinks will happen, because this is a show he covers on his channel, and it is a show that will be back soon.
I hope they both get demoted. Like, I really do. I hope they both get demoted. I honestly, I'm not a fan of either one. I felt like Whitney should have left the show a long time ago because she has no storyline. And I don't care about her, business being in a pyramid scheme. That was her and her husband's storyline, or lack thereof, first season and second season. So I don't care. And Meredith, we can disengage.
Absolutely.
We can disengage. She has not given us anything at all. So they're dead weight.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Bronwyn's storyline because I heard it was juicy. I'm excited for what happened between Angie and Mary. I want to know what happened. And that's about it. That's all I really care about. Everybody else and I don't know.
Heather can go.
Here's the thing. Heather has the Kyle Richards, Giselle Bryant treatment. Heather's not going anywhere. I just learned to accept it.
So how does she get that? Because she's not. If we can come, she's not. I don't like them, but I can't. To me, she doesn't give that. She gives me a big nothing that lost all of this weight and still want to go after Black. Okay.
The problem with Heather is she is the demographic that fits the mold to NBC Universal and Bravo. And when you're the kiss ass of the series, where you literally everybody ass kisses, two things that gets Bravo's attention. You either are the kiss ass or you're the one that everybody wants to kiss ass. It's one of the two. Giselle, everybody wants to kiss her ass, and I don't understand why. The same thing goes for Kyle. Everybody wants to kiss their ass. And then you have the ass kisser, which is Heather. And I'm sure on a couple of other seasons,
I think
we
with
can pick
Heather, it's
apart.
more so Rihanna endorsed her in her earlier seasons, and she did that publicly on Bravo. There were a couple of celebrities that were like really big that endorsed Heather, like seasons 1 to 3, and then she lost it. But I agree with both of you. I'm okay if Whitney and Meredith don't come back. I feel like Meredith is overrating unless she's having a Karen like crash out. And while Whitney has a storyline, the way that she shares it, and then how she be getting drunk and just sharing stuff she shouldn't be shared, I'm kind of tired of her. We know what she'll do because she does the same thing every season. But they have a strong cast, so
I have
it'll be
a question. I have a question about Mary. Do y'all think she should be on there? Do y'all think Bob will keep her around because she lost her son?
I don't think she should have came back. We actually talked about this in one of my
Oh.
other lives when I broke the story. I didn't think she should have came back. I think she should have took a break, grieved, and then came back. I felt like one of two things happened. I felt like Bravo upped her pay and begged her to come back for a storyline for this show because, once again, they know what it's like not to have Mary. The show almost failed. So
and change their cast. That's what they need
Yeah.
to start doing, because one
That's what-
person shouldn't cause
Yeah.
a show to succeed or fail.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that too. I feel like if one person is the common denominator that keeps the show successful, then you need to scrap it or get another cast. But there were other people on season 3 that I felt like Bravo should have given a bigger chance to, but they just chose differently. And I don't understand that. But I felt like, to me, Mary came back to the show. I feel like she shouldn't have, because I feel like everything, or every time someone gets into it with her, we're going to be reminded of her son passing and that she's going through something. And I don't want to dislike Mary. I don't. But I will if that's what I'm getting from her. Because y'all know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
My dad died. I still came on YouTube. I mentioned it once and I was done.
Yeah.
I never mentioned it again unless it was something related to that topic.
Right.
But I
Yeah,
never let
Mary-
it show. Yeah, I never let it do anything. Yeah.
With Mary, I don't know what I feel. I definitely feel like anytime you lose someone, take a break. There's a reason why bereavement is offered at all jobs at any level. But if she wants to be on TV, she wants to be on TV. Maybe she needs to check. We don't know, but Salt Lake City will be on James's channel. So
Yes.
I look forward to Salt Lake City. I look forward to it. I have this cut off because I didn't really care to see her head. I saw it cut off. I could have fixed it, and I didn't feel like it.
Them shoes are ugly.
Liz, I didn't even realize how bad her shoes are. Her shoes look like her face. Lord help us. Liz McGraw from Housewives of Rhode Island. She's quitting. She says, Mimi, as filming for season 2 begins, I've made the decision to take a step back and focus on my family, my work, and my passions. The Real Housewives of Rhode Island cast is an amazing group of women who have created something special. I'll be watching next season, rooting for the continued success of the franchise. For now, I look forward to enjoying this little corner of the world on the other side of the camera.
Bye, Liz. Ain't nobody got time for you.
Right.
Like, I don't even have a comment on this, because to me, I feel like this is a cop-out. I feel like this is also a way for her to kind of go into hiding, because there's no way. And then someone else was saying it's probably because of Dolores as well, because Dolores wasn't welcome back to season 2. But it
Dolores
was
is still in. She's still talking to them about her contract. I saw something online about that, but who knows? She probably won't come back without Liz. There's no reason.
Yeah,
for her
Liz.
to.
Yeah, there's no reason for her to come back if Liz is not there. And I kind of felt like, as I said, Dolores was not needed. So if that really was one of the reasons why she considered not coming back, the fuck? She wasn't needed. We barely saw her. And when we did see her, she was just there.
Lord.
And I love Dolores. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I do. But she wasn't needed.
Let me get these comments I missed. Naya said K. Michelle doesn't know whether she's coming or going. Now she's mute. But if Drew looks at her, she's going to holler. K. Michelle is lost, y'all. Demote both of them as it relates to Meredith and Whitney. At least they listen to us a little bit for the fact that one of them are up for demotion. You can leave. I hope Whitney is being demoted. Lexi Lean hopes Whitney is gone. Whitney's still healing. K. Michelle has first chair on Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
I don't understand why she does, but then I do. But she really threw a fit and said a bunch of nothing. But maybe they're giving her first chair so she can clarify everything.
Popularity contest. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's easier to make her first chair. And probably if not, she was going to fuss. My whole issue with all of this is this lady is on Twitter, on, as Giselle will call it, the Twitter all the time. And it is okay. But when Candace was on the Twitter, she was a disaster. But I'm about to mute myself. I don't like it.
Yes. Well, hey, I have to drop off. You guys have reservations, but I love you both. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, to the chat. And I'll keep watching from afar.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Daya said Heather got that show locked in her jaw. Daya, go sit down in the bush. Just in the bush. Still needs Lisa's approval. Pathetic. I used to love Heather. None of these ladies are very likable. Whitney Rose is needed on Housewives of Salt Lake City. To an extent, I can kind of agree with you, Andre. I don't care for her, but she is the one who will like aggressively call stuff out when nobody else has given us nothing. And I agree with this too. Meredith Marks does not like conflict. She runs from conflict. She's runs. Brooks. Yeah. Yep. Kiwan, you are correct. She is literally Brooks, down to the speaking. They drive me crazy. And Next Gen has been kind of slow to me also. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm too old to watch the show, but I've been a little like, I'm struggling to be entertained. Mary did make that decision for herself. Oh. She did take like a small break, but I know that she came back. I'm not listening to her auto-tune single. Mary is unique. I think she needed the support from the other ladies. Her grandpa husband lives in another state. Not her grandpa husband. His Portia Williams beauty works her. Oh, Lord. Let me see. She also put a second statement and threatened people. Yes, for Liz. I did see that Liz put out another statement threatening people, talking down on the fans. This is crazy. She's actually crazy. Actually crazy. Let me see. K. Michelle will sit in first chair and make absolutely no sense. Rhonda, Zero sense. Have you understood anything Kay has said this entire season? Because I'm still lost.
Then she gonna shade Drew next week. Like, what the fuck is your problem, lady? Like, what is your problem? It annoys me to no end. I watch clips, but I will watch the reunion.
Are you not covering? I just noticed you're not covering RHOA, are you?
Absolutely.
Not this season.
Absolutely not. Until absolutely not.
I respect you for that. I think sometimes content creators have the attitude of like, I just need content. I'm going to get this out. But I think we should be selective in what we cover. Because if we don't enjoy it, it's definitely going to reflect in our like little reviews and stuff. But I've been considering dropping some Housewives. I'm considering keeping Rhode Island. But like Beverly Hills, I'm probably not going to. So you know what I went through with Beverly Hills. I had to bring Kiwan and James on just to get through the season. Like,
oh my God.
Thank you, by the way, girl.
You're welcome.
Next Gen NYC is pettering out already. Yeah.
I think because they're younger. Maybe that's what you just said. I think that's what it is. And I
did watch your review and I was in James's review, but based on like watching yours, watching Vibe X's, I think it's the age and there's not much there for y'all to talk about.
Like I watched this week's episode. I'm gonna have the review up and I'm just like,
Oh Lord, y'all getting happy for Love After Lockup on the screen. Love After Lockup. This is a show myself and Kiwan J TV cover on both of our channels. She's close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new here or just stopping into the live, please click over to Kiwan J's TV and subscribe. She's helped me with a lot of subscribers, so I hope I can do the same. I'm
Thank
right
you.
behind her. Let's
Thank
get her
you,
up
thank
there,
you.
y'all. Love After Lockup. It does come on tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Keep on, just let me know whatever time works for you, because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. But Love After Lockup's Kirsten apparently has not just an arrest history that has recently come out, but she also has several arrests that she has had in her past. Are you surprised?
Now, this was the same lady who was getting mad because she couldn't go, as Claudia would say on Messy Mondays, deek. Because they shortened down the time. She was mad about that. She wanted to get mad at everything else. Kirsten is a woman at her big old age that makes terrible choices. And this is her. No, not surprised.
I'm honestly not surprised either. When somebody say you're gonna see a demon if they don't get no man part, no D. I like D too, but you ain't gonna see a demon if I don't get it. I'm gonna...
The deek is the demon.
Oh my god. Let me see. Rhonda said Ava is her daddy's child. I see that, Rhonda.
Absolutely.
I see that. She got a special way of getting around stuff. It came out today for me. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, once I'm off of this, I'm gonna watch Love After Lockup, and this is Polly, The Shy, Raising Kanan, and I'm gonna figure out after I cry in the bush, get all that content out, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
And Bell, no, that's James Bell Collective.
I have to watch it though. I'm like, Lord. All Things Lockup has reported that Love After Lockups, Love During Lockups, Kaylee, she is on the current season right now. Her mother is a criminal, as we've known, but apparently people are surprised to learn that she stole a ring off of a person who was no longer alive, used her employer's credit card to buy herself a tablet. There is like a long list of crimes that Kaylee's mom has done. And it just makes me think this is why Kaylee thinks it's okay to play with somebody's credit. What? Have you seen any of this, Kiwan?
Actually, no. This is my first time hearing of this. Yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah. She says her mom had a drug problem and went to jail, but I don't think anyone expected, like, how did you steal a ring off of somebody who's not alive? Like, did you just...
Yeah.
I have questions.
Did she do this at the funeral? Was it like, girl?
I don't know what to do with this.
But Kaylee,
watch yourself, Kaylee. Watch yourself. Figure it out, because it looked like you turned it into your mama. No shade, no shade.
Wait. Oh, we talking about Kelly's mom?
Yes, from Love After Lockup.
Kelly's mom was sort of ringing. Oh.
She's like, what? Kiwan is trying to process in real time. She's like, what? Oh, you're muted, darling.
This was long ago when it happened. Or is this, did she just recently do this at her big age?
No, but this was not long ago. Like, this was before the show when she was still on drugs. But I was just surprised to see, because I have questions. You stole a ring off of an unalive woman. Like, did the woman pass away while you were there? Did you know somebody who did something? Did you find someone? Why are we taking things off of the unalive?
That is crazy to me.
We will see.
I did not know that.
Kiwan's like, what? The deek is the demon.
Yes, it is.
Lori is a nasty demon. I was amazed, because people hit their lows, but like, to take anything or steal anything from someone not alive, to me is just like the lowest of the low. They making me mad showing the scene where Kaylee and Michael are eating and she throws a drink on them.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, we're not surprised. We're not surprised with Kaylee and them. The last thing we're going to talk about, Marcel Scott was arrested. I'm not going to get too much into it. He is on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which was just renewed for 33 episodes for one season, because that makes so much sense. This is a show that I do not cover. I used to participate in reviews for James. I actually despise Love and Marriage Huntsville and think it's one of the worst pieces of reality TV that I've seen in decades. But Marcel was arrested. And the reason I'm discussing it is because it is sad that a show that started off on such a good, positive note has ended in arrest, adultery, divorce, mistresses, domestic violence. The entire cast now has a mugshot. And I think Ken is on steroids. So.
And Trish is probably on Prozac. Can we call this show Love and Marriage After Lockup?
Right? After Lockup. But before trial. Because they never tell us that. What are we doing?
I'm getting somewhere down to the jail. Like, what is that? What are we doing?
And Marceau, I can't help but wonder. It says it's for simple assault that Marceau was arrested. Mm-hmm. But then he caught another charge from the sheriff's office versus PD, which tells me, for those who are not familiar with jail, that he caught another assault charge in the jail. What happened? And there's no DUI. There's no DUI or nothing on file. But I'm like, who is he fighting? Who did he F over? Because you know he don't be finishing projects. So I'm like,
deer, a tree, a pole. Sorry. Wait, I'm sorry.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh my God. I can see Raggedy Martell now. He finna be real raggedy.
Martell about to act a fool. Martell's gonna act a fool. Now, I will not be participating in reviews. I will catch the clips online. Kiwan, are you still covering Love and Marriage Huntsville?
I'm thinking about it. That was a long season, and the pauses and the breaks and oh my God, that was so long. And then trying to go back and remember with the reunion, it's too much. He need to make them smaller.
It's gonna be, I think they split it up like that though, because look at the renewal for next season. 33 episodes is a lot when most shows give us like at max 18 to 20.
Mm-hmm. It is, but then he gives us a reunion after the 30 episodes.
You be drained, forgot about shit.
Remember, yeah. I wasn't able to keep up. I was like, wait, what happened? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The pauses be longer too. When they do take those little pauses, they be like really long, which just make a new season. But
you just need to get it together. And then that's another thing. Your season numbers are all the way off the charts. Do better on.
Yeah, they're not doing the best in ratings, the show, but we shall see. It's his wife. Maybe that's who he was. Oh Lord, let's hope not. They show clips and it's not on the show, not the roids. Ain't nobody. Kids, I think Ken's on the roids, but be nice to him. He think he chocolate daddy.
He got a podcast with that boy.
His boyfriend?
Yeah, his boyfriend. And some lady, I think they have a podcast. Yeah. I guess.
American Boy said almost the whole cast of LMAH have mugshots.
Love and Marriage After Lockup.
Who doesn't? Tisha and
Kimmy.
Tisha and Kimmy, that's really it.
They're locked up by their husbands. That's why.
They ain't got a mugshot. Instead, we get video of them week after week.
They're in prison with the niggas they married to. Sorry.
I misexpressed. No, don't apologize.
Terrible.
It's the only reason that they would stay married to them, because obviously these men are not worthwhile. Marceau better explain this to Chris Fletcher.
Chris Fletcher better be like, well, you need to explain this to me. You supposed to explain to me, how did you get arrested? Because we were supposed to go into business together. And Tisha gonna be like, well, we don't need to be talking about marriages. Husbands are off limits, girl.
She's talking about somebody else's. Lord, marriage mama and something. I can't stand that lady. She got a big ass head and no neck. Naya said a tree and a pole and an animal said, with big ass eyes. Oh, hello, dear Rocks. Drop your tea if you are still here. Martel's somewhere cackling. He is, but
yeah.
he'll probably have a mugshot soon again. He probably gonna have one too. And green grass grows all around and around. Courtney.
She went on. I think it was when it was explaining the tree and the hole in the grass and she put under the people comments, and the green grass grows all around. Courtney, cousin, please.
I love it. Love After Lockup is unique reality show on WeTV.
Yes,
it is unique.
It is.
It is unique. A lot of people trying to copy the format, but I think WeTV got it down.
Yeah.
Maurice is somewhere wide-eyed trying to tell Kimmy that Marceau didn't do. I'm trying to tell you, he couldn't have done this. Not my brother. I know Kimmy's just. I hope he don't try to climb on top of me for stress. That's all Kimmy's worried about.
Yeah, I'm stressed out. Can you let me do X, Y, and Z on you? I know you don't feel like it, but can you just muscle on through for me?
Oh, just the weasel.
My brother was locked up. My daddy locked our refrigerator.
And that's why I had to get into the nudie magazines.
Yeah. And because of all of that, I need you. I can't, Maurice. Oh, she get on my nerves. She's such an idiot.
She is. She really is. Chris Fletcher is not an attorney. He is not. You are correct. He's also not a broker no more. But maybe he'll get his license back. Maybe. I heard they're filming the new season. They are filming it right now. The new cast members are from other shows and bringing it.
Oh.
Well, if there's new cast members, I will give them a try. I'll give them a try.
I'll tap in.
Because this same cast is tired. But if they add more people like Trish and Ken, nah. But shout out to James. Somebody watched the show. He had 3,000 on one view. On one video for Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and he had another one that made it over 7K. So, I mean, hey, some people are watching. It's just not for me. T for Potomac. I heard the new girl Courtney comes after Stacey, and an unlikely person came to Stacey's defense.
Oh, Robin? Giselle?
I feel like people are going to come for Stacey because she became a star. So now people are going to either try to be up under her or come for her. I almost spit my drink. They are imprisoned in their minds. Not they spiritually locked up.
They are. Kimmy and Tisha.
Lord.
My God.
It's for the community to know. Speak up, Mr. Scott.
Exactly. You are the pillar of the community.
As you said.
That's right.
I swear I'm going to stay single.
If his last name Scott, run. Or Holt, run.
This is true. She can't breathe through the... Kimmy work my nerves.
Oh my
the wrath of fools. The way y'all just came for the... Does anybody think that anyone in this cast is smart?
But she doesn't even watch this show.
I'm like, wait. Not she not watching and figured out they dumb.
She picking up the cues.
Okay, smart.
I don't think that the men are smart.
No.
On here. I think that I think they make stupid choices at their big old age. Now, my question, I think me and Courtney talked about this, was it a storyline? It's so weird. Or I don't know if it was us, but it would be weird if it was for a storyline, or this is odd. This is so odd to me. Like it's always something. If you notice, every time the new season come about, it's always something.
It make you wonder if it's, I don't want to say legit, because obviously you got to charge if there's a mugshot and stuff, but I do find it strange that Kiwan makes a really good point. Things do get extra out there once they're filming, especially with Tisha and all her videos like this. Since she's
Pearson, Letitia Pearson, that raggedy hoe. I'm gonna have to do last week's episode. I have to upload that tonight because I had not did it yet.
She said, Letitia Raggedy Pearson? I cannot. She is period. They're both raggedy though, Letitia Scott and Pearson. Sorry, y'all.
Even shout out to Letitia Scott.
Laura Chanel said, I don't even watch reality TV, but for what y'all saying, call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
So much. I'm getting away from reality TV in general. Most of the reality TV I cover is because of YouTube, but Kiwan inspired me to do scripted shows. It has been going well for me. I do enjoy going over the scripted shows more. Yes. So I might slowly start to.
I have added something new, but I will let y'all know
when you get it out there.
No, I'd probably let y'all know. I'll drop it. I'll let everybody know tonight.
I love that. Y'all, before we get out of here, because that was really it for the pop culture, I do have new shows that I'll be covering. And Nemesis Season 2, Kiwan, let me know it is coming. I will be covering that show. I am extending a public invite again to Kiwan. If you decide you want to join any of the reviews, just let me know. Hi, what else is coming? Age Appropriate in August on WeTV. I'll be giving that a shot. Ultimate Girls Trip is back in August also. I'm going to try Ultimate Girls Trip on a trial basis because I don't like the cast and I'm kind of tired of Housewives also. But other than that, I just want to take the time to wish everybody a happy, 4th of July if you care. I'm going to do it for the ancestors.
July 10th.
June, July 10th.
Just July 10th. July.
Enjoy y'all holiday weekend. That is really it. Kiwan, did you have anything?
Yes. So the interview has been secured for the 10th. Myself and actually Black Girls Den is going to be joining me on my very first interview. We are going to be interviewing Kaja, the girl who plays Fallon on oh my God, Girls Need Love, the Peacock series. So if you have not, go around there and watch it. It's only 6 episodes. We will be the interview will be on my channel. And I am super excited. This is my first one. And I haven't even made it to 1K.
That means you're destined for greatness. Okay.
This was not a goal. Like, this was not something I foreseen doing, but I'm like, bring it on. Second, because I dropped all of the housewife shows, I've been strongly thinking about picking up the Soul Food series that is out on the network TV, Brick TV, where it's all Black shows on Brick TV. Y'all, it's been surfacing on Instagram. So I said, let me take a look. So now I have Brick TV, and I am going to probably do that once a week.
What is that? The real BET Brick TV?
Huh?
Is it like a real version of Black entertainment television, Brick TV?
It's all black, some Black shows, Black movies, black, all Black movies that we all know we've seen. So it's yeah. And so I saw that they finally have the Soul Food series. And I decided I'm going to pick that up and I'll review that once a week.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Y'all check out that network so that you can understand or watch her reviews, even if you don't have that. I love that. You have a lot coming new. I think all of that probably will put you to the space where you're over 1K, honestly.
Hopefully. And I mean, right now, I'm still doing Zatima, All the Queen's Men. What else is out there? Next Gen NYC. What else? Heart and Hustle Houston, Bell Collective. This is Polly and Love After Lockup. Everything else went off. We don't have what's the other two anymore? We don't have the Love and Hip Hop Miamis or Atlanta. We don't have those. Rhode Island has gone off. And Zatima, we have one more episode of Zatima before that ends. So yeah, this is all I have on my So I'm going to finally catch up today. So after this live, I'll drop the 3 pre-records and I'll watch and record all of the Friday episodes tonight. So I won't be behind. And tomorrow, whatever time you ready or you want to do Love After Lockup, or if you want to postpone it to Sunday since tomorrow is the 4th, we can. Just let me know.
I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, Erica. I'm so sorry.
We'll
I
know.
have no idea. Like, I see now how content creators get behind because I'm getting behind. I forgot to mention Snowfall, the saga, the drop. It is coming on September the 8th. I will be covering that. I'm hoping to see. Will you be watching?
No, I've never watched Snowfall. I'm gonna watch a review, but I've never
This
watched
isn't Snowfall per se. It's two characters from the show who survived. It's supposed to be on the music industry, like in the 80s and 90s and all of that. But I'll try covering it and all of those good things. I appreciate. Let me get the comments before I go. Laura Chanel says, I saw a post about Tyler Perry coming out with another Why Did I Get Married? It's coming in September as well. Somebody mentioned continuity because the Sheila's ex, he does have hair.
He does.
He does.
A bad Tyler Perry wig, but Tyler said when we watch it, he'll explain why he has the wig on his head. So y'all know I'm a Tyler fan. I'll be there.
I love Tyler Perry. I keep watching his stuff. Some of it I'm like, but overall I do enjoy his stories and keep watching. I will be watching Why Did I Get Married? I love those movies. I'm hoping he continues in the right way, but we shall see. He's been doing better since his content's been on Netflix, so I will give him that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And yes, Kiwan, a big congrats. Let us know when your interview happens so we can share it, support you.
I'm sorry. It's on the 10th at 7 or 8 o'clock, but as soon as I get her, I'm gonna make the thumbnail. But I do need to get the thumbnail out, so I'll just mock up a thumbnail and we'll go from there.
We love an interview. Well, I enjoy interviews. Rula, I like you. She had Joellen for evidence of Rula's husband. Joellen did. Rula stresses me out, y'all.
She did.
She stresses me out. She really does. Let's uplift Kiwan. Also tap into Girls Need Love. Any show about women, we do need love. Watch it.
It's a good show. It's a lot to cover in 6 episodes. And I realized, like, when you watch those and review it, all of my reviews are probably 25 to 30 minutes long because of the messages that I've seen in the show.
So yeah, at least it's a show that has some meaning. That's hard to find.
Yes. This ruler situation, Joellen, I get it, but then it became Joellen was just harping at that point, like,
let it go.
Like, yeah, and you were friends with the mistress, and that's what makes her grimy. Yep. And I get it. She was doing the Housewives, and you know, she was the guest. She was the other host of the reunion, it seems, because Andy didn't want to do his job. But
the shade, I love it.
It was just, you were sneaky and you were grimy, raggedy, and I'm just, yeah, like, talking about you don't want to be called a liar. No, you're not a liar. You're grimy.
You cannot be called a liar. There was no reason for her to keep bringing all the stuff up that she brought up at the reunion, because we know you're not a liar, because we have had police reports, audio, video, India. We've had all sorts of shit drop about it. I was saying this all season about Joellen. Just as a married woman, even if you do know something about somebody, doesn't mean you always need to disclose somebody else's information. Like, it's not that deep. And I do think it's weird to just be friends with the mistress. I think that's odd. Especially when she lied to us all season, telling us that it was a friend of a friend who knows the mistress. When the reality of it is her husband and her know the mistress. Just say that, Lord. But that was it for today's live. I appreciate Kiwan JTV for coming up here. Shout out to James as well from Watchyomouthreviews. Let's everybody be on the lookout for Kiwan's interview, which will be coming on the 10th. subscribe to her channel, ring the bell for notifications when the interview is up on the channel, and all of those good things. Notify yourself so that YouTube reminds you, because sometimes they forget. Other than that, let's help her get to 1,000. I hope everyone considers liking the video. Tap into James's channel as well to subscribe. And we will see you guys for another review at another time. All right. Good night.